Not you need to elevate and find love is blind. Ooh. And it'll take over.
And I'm just sitting there waiting for him to come back from the store. I get a text message from him. Like, yo, you gotta leave my crib. I'm looking at the text on my phone like, what? Like, did this nigga just really like, did a hit and ghost? Like a hit it?
Y'all, he put me on the Greyhound bus with $2.
Hi guys, I'm Lovey and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Mind to Matter. Sissy, today, we're going to be talking about something spicy.
Like the
spicy.
food. Like the food.
So we are doing a storytime mukbang. The craziest shit that ever happened to us, and we going toe to toe. Like, she gonna tell me something, I'm gonna tell her something, toe to toe. So, got this food. Is this yours? Is this Bitch, you know I never had crawfish.
You never had? You gotta try it.
I had crawfish, but I don't know how to like eat it.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you.
Okay.
We're gonna get into it. Because it can get messy with seafood.
Ooh, child.
Ooh.
I got my water because we trying to be fake. The gag is, we got 10 minutes to go back to back, alright? So, first of all, let's get into it. Can we show the food though? Can we show the people the food? We got some shrimp, some lobster. Alright, y'all.
That's all I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay. So you see the tail?
This is the tail? Which one is the tail?
This is the tail.
Okay.
Okay, so what you're gonna do is you feel that, right? Push that in, twist it.
Push it in?
Push it in, push the tail in.
Y'all see this?
Yes.
Push it in. Okay,
Twist it. Pull it. Suck the head. That's the head. That's the head, girl.
What is in here?
That's the head. You gotta suck that.
That's right. Oh, this.
Yes, that's where the juice is at. So what's the craziest thing you've ever done?
So the craziest thing that ever happened to me. So I can't remember. I was talking to this dude. I ain't gonna say nigga. I was talking to this nigga, but I was talking to this dude, and I can't remember how I met him. I honestly could not remember if we met online. This was when AIM was lit. You remember when AOL?
That's
when
something.
everybody had the sidekick.
Yeah.
Around that time.
Okay.
So he basically, make a long story short, he was like, yo, come over to my crib. We was talking for a little while. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna come over to your crib. So bitch, I go to his crib. And this is my first time meeting him. So he's like, his mom is home. He take me into the bedroom. You know, at this time, we wasn't going on really dates yet. You know, I was young. He take me into his bedroom. I'm like, all right, cool. You feel me? He take me into the bedroom. We end up doing the you know what.
Okay.
This is when it gets, girl, this is when it gets spicy, okay? Dude tells me, hold on, y'all, right? We just finished doing the dude. He tells me, hold on, I'm about to go to the store. I said, okay, no problem. All right, cool. So I'm in his bed waiting. I'm just sitting there waiting for him to come back from the store. I get a text message from him. Like, yo, you gotta leave my crib. I'm looking at the text on my phone like, what? Like, did this nigga just really like, did a hit and ghost, like a hit it and quit it, like type of thing? I'm like, wait, hold on. So at this point, I'm like, nah, this is not happening. Might I add, I used to live in Queens, and I'm in Brooklyn. I'm deep in Brooklyn, y'all. Like, I can't even tell you, like, I used to live in South Jamaica, Queens, and I had to be like in Crown Heights, which is like almost like 2 hours away from Queens. Mad deep. You gotta take the train, the bus to get it. Was, man, he lived in Canarsie.
Damn. You did all that?
Mad deep. So I'm like, all right, cool. So his mom didn't come to the room with nothing. Like, I don't really know what to do. I'm like, I don't know this nigga. So I'm like, let me leave this nigga house. So I walk out, you know, I walk out the front door. Y'all, I didn't have no money to get on the bus. Sis, what are you doing? No money to get on the bus. So I'm like, yo, what the hell? So I had to get on the bus to get on the train. Like, I have to get on the train in order to get back home. Like, there's no other way I could get back home, right? So, on my way, I'm at the bus stop. Why I see this nigga at the store. So I start calling him. I can't remember what his name is, but we gonna call him Zoe. Because the nigga Zoe me, okay? Period. We gonna call him Zoe. Like Haitian Zoe. Zoe. So I see him at the store, and I'm like, yo, why this nigga start running, y'all? He was on his feet. He started running. I'm like, yo. He was out. I'm like, I'm on the bus. I'm like, yo. I'm like, now the bus finally come. I'm about to get on the bus. I'm telling the bus driver, like, I ain't got no money. I just need to get to the train station. Bus driver, he was like, no, you need to pay. I'm like, mister, can you please let me on the bus? I'm about to cry, y'all. I'm about to cry. He finally let me on the bus. I'm on the bus. I'm
he just
texting.
wanted to see you cry. He was doing.
I don't know.
He was fucked up.
I don't know.
He could have just said, yeah, if he was gonna let you get on the bus still after all that.
Exactly.
That's fucked up. Fuck him. Fuck you, sir.
I finally get on the bus, y'all. This lobster.
Ooh.
Child. So I finally get in the bus and I text oh boy, like, yo, what's up? Like, what's up with you? Like, really, like, you just went to hit and quit it. Like, I thought we was, you know, like, I'm confused at this point. Girl, he did not respond back to me at all, like, at all. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? When I tell y'all that was the craziest thing that I ever had. This is my first time meeting this nigga too.
Wow.
And that had to be like 18, 19, maybe, like, maybe younger than that. I don't know. Your turn.
I dated a truck driver.
Ooh.
Yeah. I was 18, turning 19.
Mm-hmm.
No, I could have been. Anyways, all I know is he was 11 years older than me and he was a Scorpio.
Mm-hmm.
So I met him 1 month. The next month, which was my birthday, June, he was just like, we could go to New York, California, and I'm from Oklahoma. That's the middle of nowhere, okay?
You all talking to them too. Make sure you look at them. Okay, y'all.
So I'm from Oklahoma. That's the middle of nowhere. So I'm like, shit, I want to be able to see the country. I might not ever get to do it if I don't do it this way. So, I mean, he was cool. He was a Scorpio. It was fun. It was nice. Thank you for the ride, I guess. But we were dating for like a year. And right before we got to a year and 6 months, the last time I went to go visit him in Dallas, Texas, I was on the road with him for like 6 weeks, and he just, when we broke up, he put
Wait,
me
you was on the
that,
road with the truck driver for 6 weeks?
Yeah, like living on the truck. Yeah, that's
like a whole truck. Ooh, not the soul
triggered.
on us.
I'm sorry, triggered. I was over here getting triggered. I was thinking about it. Yeah, I was literally on the road with him for 6 weeks.
What?
Like, I spent Thanksgiving in Baltimore, Maryland at this like really nice truck stop. They had a really good turkey and dressing. It was the shit. Like, I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Okay? It's like people pass through there. They don't really just come, you know what I mean? When I say I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma, everybody's like, what? Like, they look at me like I'm stupid.
I was looking at her like, y'all, I was
what
like,
the
you
hell
from
is
where?
in Oklahoma?
Right, really, what the hell is in Oklahoma? Like, shit, what the hell is in Virginia?
And then I gotta say, oh, it's right above Texas. Boomer Sooner. Alright.
And then what happened? You was on the road for this truck driver?
When we broke up, the last time I went to visit him, y'all, he put me on the Greyhound bus with $2. $2. He said, well, I paid for the Grace. I said, oh. And that's why I said I will never fuck with another Scorpio man. Ever.
$2.
$2. So, anyways, I was on the bus. Like, I was coming from, like, San Antonio back to Tulsa, which is like an 8-hour trip. Like, 8, 9. You know how Greyhound be going through all the little stupid shit. So we stopped in one of these little towns, and the guy who was sitting behind me, he was just like, are you getting off the bus? You know, to go into McDonald's and get something to eat. I was just like, no, I ain't got no money. So he got off the bus. When he came back, he had food for me.
Oh my God.
And I must have called my ex, that one, you know, that last final call. Because I'm pretty sure he was thinking like, you know, well, I bought your ticket, like.
Right. That should have been enough.
Yeah. And it was like, I left, and he put me in a cab. And the cab took me to the Greyhound bus station. And he said, well, I can't move my truck because you know the truck's got. You got to be there at a certain time. You can't move the truck, whatever. He was just like, well, I only got $2. I can't move the truck to go to the store, so you're just gonna have to go home with $2.
Wow, crazy. Have y'all ever experienced some crazy shit happen to you? Drop it in the comments because we want to know, okay? So,
because I felt played.
No, he definitely played you. He definitely really played you.
He played me. And I'm like, that's like I was dating him for a whole year. That's some crazy shit.
Crazy as hell. Alright, I'm gonna go again. We gonna call my ex. We gonna call him Adam. I'm gonna give him a white name. We gonna call him Adam. Okay, I'll make this story real. I ain't gonna get into too specifics about it, but he wasn't a good guy. So,
what was his sign?
What was his birthday? His birthday was in April.
Okay.
So, I ain't gonna get too much into detail about him, but we're gonna talk about this one scenario. So, this dude, y'all, he didn't know how to drive. So, I ended up teaching him how to drive, helping get his driver's license, all that. He was very controlling. So, he was like, you know, he had a kid and all that. And he was like, And he was like, can I borrow your car? Y'all already know how this finna, if you know how this finna go, drop something in the comments. So he's like, can I borrow your car? So I'm like, yeah, cool. He's like, all right, I just want to borrow your car so I can take my son to Chuck E. Cheese. I'm like, all right, cool. So come to find out, right, I used to let him borrow my car all the time. Like, whenever he needed to do stuff, I let him borrow my car. That was my babe. So he ended up borrowing a car, girl. So one day, he stepped out the house. He was leaving my house. He had his own car at this point, right? He was leaving my house. And we both had the same iPhones. So he ended up taking my iPhone and he left his iPhone. So my name in his phone used to be wife. Of course, any girl that's dating a guy, of course your name in his phone is going to be wifey or booby or whatever, you know.
Something real cute.
Manny, whatever, cute. You know, something real, real cute. So I look at his phone started ringing. Guess who the fuck was calling, y'all? Excuse me, guess who was calling? It said wife. Wife?
Bitch, I thought I was wife.
I'm right here, so it can't be me calling you because you took my phone by accident.
Okay.
I answered the phone,
y'all.
It
was an accident. Oops.
I answered the phone, y'all. Guess who it was? His baby mother. Wild old girl told me. Remember I told y'all, I'm going to go back. Remember I told y'all he asked me if he could use my car one time to go to Chuck E. Cheese. Wild old girl told me that he took her and the baby
in my car
to Chuck E. Cheese to have family day.
No ma'am. Stunting in your car
to have family day. Then then a couple months later, it was Valentine's Day. He took my car, dropped me off Valentine's gifts, and then went to drop her off Valentine's Day gift. Might have asked, she lived, you know, a good 45 minutes away from me.
Oh, so he was really trying to do his shit.
He was really doing his thing. And might have asked, because y'all believe it, like, nigga, I teach you how to drive.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that. Like,
I give you driving lessons, make sure you good, and you got the nerve to have your whole baby mother and your kid. I'm like, her?
Don't play me, play yourself.
Adam. You really, like, you was out of pocket for that, bro. Real talk. Like, you was really out of pocket for that. Like,
damn wrong.
And at this point, I don't even care because that to me, that was crazy. Like, what? So I'm talking, so go back, right? Go back. So I told y'all, wife ended up calling the phone because, you know, he took my phone, I had his phone. Shorty gave me the whole rundown on everything.
Not the 411.
So guess what I did? I said, oh, by the way, just to let you know, your son was around me. Ooh. I shouldn't have did that. Because when I did that,
okay,
other people got involved. And they was mad at me, like, why did you say that? Because now, you
But
know,
it's
the
the truth.
baby mother threatened to take the baby away from the family. And I'm just like, but bro.
But what they got to do with you? He
So, like, at this point, y'all, my ass, I still didn't break up with him. Ooh.
did. You stayed after that?
I stayed after that.
Girl.
This how we be done. Right?
That's tough.
He apologized. Oh, blah, 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 da. Girl. That right there was the last straw for me. That was the last straw. That was the last straw. And to add even more craziness to the story, I got this nigga named Tatted. I got a tramp stamp on my police. I got the whole tramp stamp on my back. Y'all.
Girl. She do.
See, y'all see that? I didn't know that y'all was doing on
You know what? You know what? It damn show is there.
Still ain't get it removed yet, but I will.
Oh, what you gonna replace that?
I don't know, but something law of attraction.
Oh.
Something cute.
Okay.
Something cute. Something real cute.
Okay, I can't wait to see it.
All right, go ahead, boo. It's your turn.
I was in love with a junkie schizophrenic.
Ooh. Ooh.
When we first got together, I didn't know he had issues. I didn't. I kid you not. I promise you, right hand to the man, he did not have an issue. So I believe I was at when I was dating a schizophrenic junkie. I got Adderall, so I got ADHD, so I take a doctor used to prescribe me Adderall. One day he done took my bottle of Adderall, done bust them down. You ain't even supposed to bust that down.
What?
You not even. And he was snorting.
The whole bottle?
I had only like 10 of them, but one you shouldn't. What?
Right? Like what?
I saw this man eat 10 Percocets at once. Just ate them, and I was just like. But he would be normal. There are some people in this world who can be high out of their head but are super normal and functioning.
Oh, nah.
He used to work in the oil field.
Oh, nah.
In Oklahoma.
Oh, nah.
So, anyways, he was super functioning. He stole my money. He stole $1,000 out of my purse. We was getting ready to move back to Louisiana together. He stole $1,000 out of my purse. And when I finally realized it, like, you don't be thinking your boyfriend just supposed to come up off you like that. You really don't. So, when I called him the next day, I had been blowing his phone up. Like, I think I was a stalker at that point. I was calling him like, you got my money. Like, what's good?
Right. What's up with you? So,
he told me, he was like, don't be calling my motherfucking phone like you my baby mama. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. Wait a minute. Whoa. And he was just like, I don't give a fuck. He said, he was just talking all this shit. And I told him, he was like, I'm gonna shoot you in your head. I was just like, well, what? I ain't hiding. He was like, I know where your mama live, your sister live. I'm gonna kill everybody. And I'm just like, okay. Yeah. Oh, nah. All because I said, if you don't give me my money back, I'm gonna call the police on you.
Wow.
Cause at that point, like, he had been doing like snake stuff, like, just wow. So he was so attractive that it was just sickening. You know what I mean? Like, that relationship for me didn't last longer than 8 months. When I know somebody is bullshit, I will not go long in that relationship at all. Because it'll destroy my mental health. Right. Like, when I get stressed out in relationships and I'm sad and I'm depressed, I don't even realize that I could be so mentally disturbed that I just won't eat. Like, it'll be days and days and I'll be like, oh, well, damn. Like, so I'll lose a whole lot of weight. I lost 86 pounds. Wow. In the past 5 years, not working out. If I'm in a relationship and that person is like mentally stressful and toxic,
you lose weight.
I lose weight because I hold everything in. Like, I am the most nurturing girlfriend. I really try to be there for somebody, even when I know it's like, girl, You gotta. So after when it gets to 8 months and it's bullshit, I'm gone.
Period.
I can't. And it's amazing that I would stay in a relationship like that long. But he stole all my money. He had like 4 different baby mamas.
I stole her money, y'all.
4 different baby mamas. 1 wife, ex-wife, and I'm just like, God damn. And he was just a very handsome guy, very manipulative. He wasn't a good guy for sure. He stole all my money, and then was just like, if you call the police on me, he was like, I snort. He said, I got some cocaine with your money. Like, you got cocaine with my money? Like,
wow.
School was good. I would have preferred him say, oh, well, I bought my kids some school clothes.
Right.
He said he snorted it up his nose, and I said, well, I'll be goddamn. And from that moment, like, the money that he had took from my credit cards, my debit cards, credit cards, I just reported the shit stolen and got that money back, but the $1,000 in cash that he took, that was just gone. So I charged the shit to the game. I said, you know what?
Never again.
Never again. Well, you can't do nothing harder than marijuana messing around with me because of that experience. No, I can't do nobody who on no pills. You cannot be on drugs, mess with me.
Exactly.
That's just a lie.
That was it, y'all.
Yeah.
That was it for her.
That was it.
That would have been it for me. Like, the point when I see him snorting pills, like, you snorting my medicine, boo.
But I really loved him. I really did. We really had a really tight. We dumb as fuck.
We dumb as fuck.
Now that I got older, it's just like there's only so much that I'm willing to take. I'm gonna be dumb for about 2 months. My last relationship, I was dumb from April to June. And I think I was dumb even longer than that, but it was like I was aware of everything. Like,
right.
That's even more stupid. Being aware of everything that's going on and you're still
sitting there thinking. That's
stupid.
The shit that we do.
Stupid.
We be wildin'.
Stupid. Like, yeah. Like, Takashi said stupid. Yeah, that was stupid as fuck.
Listen. Y'all.
But Fool in Love. That was a good movie.
Love is blind. How's some love?
Love is blind. It'll take up. Yeah, I can't sing, but you get the point. Shout out to Edie.
Nah, sing the song. How go?
Think it's love. It's truly not. You need to elevate and find. Love is blind. Ooh. And it'll take over your mind. Okay. You think it's love. It's truly not. You need to elevate and find. Okay.
Period.
Y'all, somebody, that was a word for somebody. We went to church. It's not even Sunday yet, but we just told you something. We just showed you something. Okay?
Child.
You'll go through it. But when you get older, you start to realize, like, okay, we're not supposed to do that. We getting too old. We getting too old for that. Mentally. If you done been through some things repeatedly with guys,
you learn.
You learn hard.
You gotta start looking for those red flags. Like,
my sister told me one time, she said, you gotta kiss a lot of frogs to get to your Prince Charming. And I said, well, hell yeah, in Oklahoma.
Bitch, that's everywhere, not just in Oklahoma, right, y'all? That's everywhere. Like, there's so many.
Everywhere, all over the world.
There's so many F niggas.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. There's so many F niggas, right? Like, there's so many F niggas. And it's just like, at this point, I'm sick of you F niggas. Like, I'm so sick of these F niggas.
You gotta pick a side.
Like, I'm so sick of it.
The ones who be trying to be, like, play real good. Like, play like that.
Is the worst. Those, bruh.
The narcissists.
Bro, the narcissists. Yo, the manipulators.
The mass manipulators.
Let's talk about, let's talk about the mass manipulators.
You the problem. They got all this shit going on with them, but somehow you the problem and you done help them.
The mass manipulator. This nigga be dressed like, when you first meet him, he's a prince. He's a Prince Charming.
This my baby. This my husband.
He's everything that you will want. Everything that a guy could give you in those first. I'm telling y'all, in those first 3 to 5 months, you just don't. It's like, it's perfect. Like,
perfect.
He's that perfect guy. Until
Oh, that one faithful night.
That one faithful night. Until you flip over them covers. Until you look out that window, girl.
And the devil, man.
And you like, it ain't that ain't that mother, that ain't that. He ain't, I ain't gonna say, I ain't gonna curse y'all. He ain't the one, y'all.
Oh, no, he's not.
He ain't the one, y'all.
After that movie, like when he pulled the covers back on her toes and they was toe out.
What movie? Oh, what movie was it with Taraji P. Henson? And the guy was so sweet.
Oh, I know what movie.
And she took care of him.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what's the name of that movie, y'all. I'm gonna put a little what do you call it? I'm gonna put a little clip so y'all can see.
Yeah.
She did everything for him. She took care of him, and he left her and married somebody else and gave somebody else the life that she was supposed to have.
Yes, and she stood by him for all them years while he didn't do a goddamn thing.
I related to that. Oh, let's talk about the Tyler Perry movie.
Shout out to Tyler Perry.
Shout out to Tyler Perry, okay? The billionaire. Shout out to Tyler Perry because he's a billionaire.
Okay.
Okay, Tyler Perry.
I love the plays. I grew up watching the plays.
Too, girl.
My history teacher in middle school, he used to let us watch the Medea plays in class. Like I used to love. Shout out to Coach Hill. If you still living, I love you. Yes.
Y'all, like, listen, y'all gotta watch out for the mass manipulators. Don't let them get you. Don't let them. Well, I'm gonna say this once. Do not let them get you. Look at the red flags. Look at a lot of times we as women, we don't look at patterns. If you notice a guy showing you this, don't listen to what he tell you. Look at what he's showing you.
Cause
actions speak louder.
Like it be screaming. Okay? Actions.
And what you be doing? We be ignoring it. Like,
okay?
No,
ignoring the signs.
Bitch, you.
Red sign. Red.
There's somebody right here, right now that's watching this video. Girl, you know what I'm talking about. Stop ignoring them signs and let them go. Let them go. Or if you can't let them go, let them know I'm not standing for that shit either. You're gonna fix it, or we ain't got.
Or I'm gonna beat it. Okay.
Period.
Fix it, or I'm gonna beat it.
Period.
We gonna be Michael Jackson.
Period. Because we love, you know. So I'm gonna get my little thriller on. Stop playing with me.
Okay.
Stop playing with me. But y'all,
you wanna do one more, or we good?
Should I do one more?
Do one more. It's on you. This your video.
I don't know if I should do one more. All right, I'm gonna do one more just so we can get extra content. Just do one more. Cool. I gotta be careful what I talk about because you know you be talking about wrong stuff. I gotta think about this. All right.
Okay. That didn't take long. What's good?
So, it's about somebody I know, but I ain't gonna put the person on blast. Okay, we're not gonna put the person on blast.
Okay.
Okay. So we gonna call this person. What we gonna call him, y'all? What we gonna call him?
Tyrone.
We gonna call him Tyrone. And we gonna call this other person. We gonna call her. What we gonna call her? We gonna call her
Monica.
Monica. All right, Tyrone and Monica. I like that. Oh, you know that's the writer in you. That's the writer in you.
I can come up with it quick.
So we got Tyrone and Monica. So again, we talking about mass manipulators, right? So Monica met Tyrone. Tyrone swept Monica off her feet like the first year they met. Swept Monica off her feet. Monica was in love. Monica was in love so much. Monica was like, listen, whatever. At this point, Tyrone was letting her know, like, listen, I'm jumping in between relationships right now. I ain't really got nowhere to go. Ooh. Can I stay with you?
He didn't say that. Did Monica go for that?
And Monica said, okay, cool.
Oh, she
you know,
liked
I understand
him.
you not
in love.
She was like, you know what, you not with the other person that you with no more, and you know you going through some stuff. So what this dude was doing, he was a hobo.
Ooh.
A hobo.
Potato.
A hobo that would jump from woman to woman and stay with hobo life. Okay.
Oh, I know a couple
right?
of them. Preach.
So Monica, like I said, he swept Monica. He swept me off my feet too. I see. I'm like, ooh, Tyrone. I'm like, this is a good. You got a good one on, girl. You got a good one.
Okay.
So we make a long story short. Monica was doing what she had to do for Tyrone. Tyrone was staying with Monica. She was cooking for Tyrone. She was making sure he had food to go to work. She was making sure he had bills paid, everything. She was taking care of Tyrone. Tyrone had a job, you know. Tyrone, when they met, he been had a job, but he was, hobo life.
Nothing to his name.
Nothing
to
his
name. Okay.
So one day, you feel me? happened to be around, you know, and Monica stepped out to go to the grocery store to get some stuff, and she was gone for a little while. So it was just me and Tyrone by ourselves, you know, and Tyrone left his phone on the couch. So let me tell y'all, right? So because Monica is my friend, my best friend, you know, one of my close friends, I'm like, okay. So I'm like, I hold Tyrone Street and her good. So I said, let me just go check, because I was getting a feeling. You know how you get that eerie feeling like some shit ain't right. This
trouble in your spirit.
It was trouble in my spirit. I'm like, Tyrone too good to be true. Girl.
It be like that sometimes.
So y'all tell me, y'all let me know. I know I was wrong. I ended up going in Tyrone's phone. Why I seen
you a good friend. My friend better do it for me.
Why
okay?
I seen pregnancy tests. I seen pregnancy tests, y'all, in Tyrone's phone from like an 18-year-old.
Ooh.
Let's say Tyrone like 25.
What is Tyrone doing with a little bitty ass girl like that?
Okay.
Ooh.
And I see a whole bunch of pregnancy tests, and then Tyrone looked like he was living on that down low lifestyle too, y'all. So of course, when Tyrone came back into the living room, I pressed Tyrone like, yo, Tyrone, how you violating Monica like that? He started wilding, so he called Monica like, you need to come back home because you feel me, your best friend wilding. Listen, Monica did what she had to do when she said goodbye to that nigga. She was mad at me. But he wasn't good for her, y'all. And I'm so happy because now she got a real good Prince Charming. What you call Ciara husband? What's his name?
Oh,
Russell Wilson.
Russell.
She got a Russell on her now. Okay, so period.
Ooh,
congratulations, Monica.
Congratulations, baby.
Yes. So y'all, you know, let me know in the comments if I was wrong for going in his phone.
You was not. I'm sorry.
I just had a feeling.
No.
I probably was, but it's like, I'm gonna protect Monica.
Yes, because
I'm
that's
gonna
your
protect
girl.
Monica, because that's my girl.
Okay.
And Tyrone, you ain't gonna be living
now, but she gonna be grateful later.
Exactly, Tyrone, you ain't be living this hobo lifestyle. That's exactly what he was, a hobo, a homeless ass mother. Excuse me, he was a homeless ass person jumping from woman to woman's couch. Yes. You ain't finna do Monica like that. Monica's a nice girl.
Probably a fine ass hobo. That's how they be. That's how they be.
But yeah, that's my last one, y'all. She gonna go. We gonna finish it out. We gonna finish it out.
Oh, okay. So I was dating this guy. I ain't gonna get into a whole lot of, but I moved out of state with him, right? I found out that he was married. His wife done put some voodoo on me.
Ooh.
And he was just doing a whole lot of. He was doing a whole lot of. It was so sad because I wanted to whoop his ass. I really did. I just knew in my spirit that I could beat him up. And I should have. But you know what? That's, again, being stupid in love. A motherfucker can move you out of state and you like, nah, I done left my family for you.
Talk about it.
Child, I done left my family for you. The woman put voodoo on me. She told me I could pull up the messages right now on Facebook. She put that voodoo on me. She said, XYZ, because you messing with me. I didn't even know he was married. Louisiana got so many different parishes. If you don't know the exact parish somebody got married in, you're not just getting no information. Like, they got it locked down like Fort Knox. You know what I'm saying?
Disgusting. You men disgust me.
Oh my God. And he had like his ring finger. Like, I looked for all that. No, like, you know, it has like when you wear the ring. Yeah. None of that. I would have never known he was married until Hunger. And we had moved to a whole different state. He leaving states and shit, moving with me places. I had no idea he was married, girl, until that woman told me. And I asked him about it, and he was just like, yeah, so, you know, when I say I'm going to go visit my aunt, is really I'm going to visit my wife and her kids.
Wow.
Ew.
Messy.
And I lived in the projects at the time. my house had burned down. The house, my mom's house had burned down, and that's another story in itself, girl. But the house had burned down, so I was living in the projects. My rent wasn't nothing like but $54. I should have known something was wrong there because he would always be late to pay the $54 of rent. But he had a job. He worked for Pepsi, so he was making money.
Right,
okay?
you working for Pepsi?
If you working for Pepsi, you know, yeah. So I should have really like thought about that. He would be a couple days late, so it'd be like maybe like $70, and he'd be like, "Oh yeah, I gotta wait for my payday." But your payday. But I understood because when we would go out and stuff like that, we would be spending a whole lot of money. But he still had a wife, and I didn't know. So like the week before the first or whatever, it's like he would make sure like whatever he could pay for her that he would have that money. And I guess since I was just the girlfriend, I had to be late on my shit for like a week.
Wow.
I did not. And I had got pregnant too.
Oof.
Okay, that's another time. But he was just a mess, and he's still a hot mess. Very much so.
That was a lot for me. We went toe to toe, so y'all gonna let it. We don't know because that was a lot. It was a listen. She had some good shit. I had some good shit.
The train, like, cause you like a city girl. That's even more exciting, like trains and shit. What? I want to get on the subway.
Y'all, Felicia from Oklahoma. Okay, she is like what can I call her?
A country
A
bumpkin.
butterfly in a cocoon.
Okay, there it is.
Not even a country bumpkin. You know, a country bumpkin. She a butterfly in a cocoon, y'all. Okay. Thank you for coming on the channel, Fee.
I love seeing myself on YouTube.
Okay, and she finna come out with a book soon, y'all.
Yep.
So y'all know we already gonna be buying because if she talking spicy now.
Yeah, and I got a YouTube. Oh, girl, why was I thinking that I wanted to write a book about all my like little personal experiences with the different guys that I dated?
That right, girl. Anyways, if you like this video,
we just did that today. It could be a whole lot.
Listen, period. If you like this video,
and I'll go into detail. Like, comment, and subscribe to Lovey's channel.
You heard what she said. Period.
Okay,
I love y'all.
Comment, and then subscribe. Thank you.
Period. Love you. Mwah. That was it.